Welcome out to the Raider Roost. It's softball night here in Hudson. Ken Conan, Aaron Sundin, Jeff Munter on our camera tonight. Got to give Munter some props. He's one of my faves. Filling in for Jeffrey. I appreciate you coming out, Jeff. You're saving the day. Aaron, as always, thanks for joining me in the booth here down the first base line.
Glad to be here, Ken.
It's
been about a week and a half since we last got out to the ball games of either baseball or softball, so good to be back out up to the Roost.
Been missing getting out to these games. Baseball got pushed a day there, and just none of us could make that Friday change that they had there, unfortunately. And, of course, our thoughts and prayers go out to the New Richmond community and that team with a loss of a parent on that squad.
Yep. Yeah, it's fun to be back. Actually, I looked at the schedule, and we'll get into some updates in the conference here as the game goes on. But Hudson's played 4 games since we were last Tuesday. 3-1 in that stretch. They played the Thursday week doubleheader or not a doubleheader, but where they play the same team, Menominee, twice. They played them on Thursday and won that over at Menominee. And then it looks like they had a tournament this weekend down in Prescott and split a couple games there. And then on Tuesday they played Rice Lake at Rice Lake and won that game 7-2. So some new faces tonight in the lineup. Been busy. Yeah, it's just kind of one of those weeks. Stacking up due to weather or just tournaments and everything else.
Yeah.
But we're ready to play ball tonight against the Rice Lake Warriors. Maddie Rowe leads off for the Warriors, playing shortstop tonight. Lauren Ledberry is your pitcher. We'll get around the lineup here a little bit for Hudson as the game progresses. As I mentioned, couple new players and also some people moving around in the infield, outfield. First pitch from Ledberry, strike on the fastball, outside corner. As we've talked about, Hudson's had a mix of pitchers this year. I think I've counted 5 different pitchers that we've seen in the circle.
Kind of fun to see a variety pack up on the mound there.
Ground ball down to the third base line. That one is just foul. Wolfgram grabs it. Quick 0-2 here for Ledberry to start off the game. Yeah, and that pitching staff, really, you've got Adiani, who is part of that. She's a senior. Everybody else is all underclassmen, so good to see them get some experience.
Yeah, absolutely.
0-2 here. Foul back. I don't know what was going on before the game. I think it sounded like a power washer back here. I thought maybe the
the Magnet House is out. They were blowing the leaves off the driveway during the national anthem. Yeah. I wanted to zip them a quick call, hey, psst, we're doing the anthem over here. Knock it off. Yep. The Magnet House. Yep. If you're not familiar with our broadcast in the Magnet House, that is the house that we rain foul balls down on the entire game most of the time.
Yes. Yep.
And it's there's been some games that have been 20+ going back there.
0-2 pitch. Little high, just a little conference between Ybarra and Ledberry before that last pitch.
Now, what are they talking? Are they talking calls?
Probably talking about spot. So the catcher's kind of keeping an eye on the batter there. Can get some tendencies, maybe see a little bit where there might be a gap. That one's lined down foul. Yeah, sometimes, for example, you get a batter that might be off the plate, so, hey, let's throw outside. They're not going to be able to reach it or get a good bat on the ball.
Okay.
Sometimes if they crowd the plate too much, jamming them makes sense. So a little chatter there.
I like that. Had a great day over here in Hudtown. It's kind of mid to low 70s, a little overcast, sun kind of out, light clouds up there.
0-2 pitch, popped up. Left fielder out there, Jones calls for it.
There we
Makes
go.
the first catch to retire Rowe.
Good grab there by Jonesy out in left.
Brings up the pitcher, Cameron Kuntz.
Was telling Jeff, our cameraman, pregame that we had a ball that went between the camera and the pole right here.
Yeah. So keep an eye out, Jeff.
Try to get him. Try to stress the fact that you got to keep your eye on the ball.
Yeah. Well, and actually we've had a few hot shots down this way.
Yeah.
First game we had a liner that big crowd for that Chippewa game. One of their fans got hit with a hard ground brawl up the middle. It's going to get to the gap. Weiler there, but not in time. Infield single there for Kuntz.
Yeah, that Chippewa game, that one kind of came right over our heads and then dipped down into the crowd.
It did.
Oh, man.
We're just low enough here where we can stay out of that flight plane there.
The flight plane, that's well put.
Kalina, the batter, chops that down to third, over to Wolfgram, over to Ani for the second out.
Move that runner over to second. Anderson up next for Rice Lake.
Ava Anderson, the batter. First pitch.
Woo!
Right down the middle for a strike.
Straight heat. I like it.
Two outs here. Kuntz, the runner at second. Ledbury.
Wow, great pitch.
Delivers for strike two.
Ledbury. Sorry.
Ooh, nice changeup.
Oh, sick!
Looking good that first inning for Ledbury. Nice changeup. Pulled the string on it. For Rice Lake, no runs, one hit, one left after one half. Rice Lake 0, Hudson coming up to bat.
Welcome back to the Raider Roost, as we have Aaron so cleverly nicknamed last week. Thank you for that, my friend.
There I am. Bryn Hayes, the batter, leading off for the Raiders here, bottom of the first. First pitch, a little high, ball one. Your pitcher again for the Warriors, Cameron Kuntz. She is a sophomore. Lots of sophomores on this team, couple freshmen. Ball high again, 2-0.
Said a lot of sophomores on the Rice Lake squad?
Yeah, sophomores, couple freshmen, one senior. Yeah.
Young team.
Ooh, line drive. That's going to get it over the top.
Nice.
Out to left field.
One hops.
Hayes is in with a stand-up double to start off the game.
Wow, what a great rip out there to left, kind of right between left and center there out to the...
She roped that, and actually not sure the outfielder took a step forward, but that ball was hit so well she couldn't recover. Got to the fence, back where we've got some fans out there. Home run alley, we'll call it.
Yep.
Might get one tonight. Mel Souza, the batter, squares the bunt over to the pitcher, throws to first, retires Souza, but the runner advances to third.
Nice play. Out there, we'll move that runner around to third. Check. Good strategery there, I think.
Strategery.
A little bit of strategery. The walk-up music is so good.
Up to the plate. First pitch.
Oh, some heat there.
Chest high strike. Got Lacey Lilliquist coaching first base tonight. Lacey, I heard him say, I think she hurt her shoulder, so she's not in the lineup. Maddie Schwab playing short. That one's outside and high. 1-1.
Yep. Rest Lacey, let her get back to good. Not too many weeks out. We're going to have playoffs firing up, really, right?
I talked to, I guess it was New Richmond's baseball coach. They are 3 weeks left for baseball. Softball started the week earlier, so 2 weeks.
Okay, 2 weeks, and we're going into...
and we should be softball. I think the last game we have is the last regular season game, and that's against Superior.
Okay.
Coming up here on the 19th. Popped up. It's in play. Second baseman out there to try to make the play. Off her glove. New life there for Ybarra.
Mm-hmm. Definitely a catchable ball there, but just off the end of that one, off the end of the glove. Yeah, so Superior. Sorry,
yep, I was just going to say, I mentioned Superior. They are number 2 in the state right now.
Just going to ask you that. How are they? Yeah.
They're solid. Chippewa, we know about them. Got her on that inside strike, inside corner. 2 outs for Hudson. Brings up Anya Weiler, the cleanup batter. Yeah, so that will be a good team. A tough test for Hudson, but they had a couple of tight games that I saw on their schedule where, teams that like maybe crossover teams that we maybe have seen that were closer than you would think for a number 2 team in the state. But generally that program is pretty solid. They've got good coaching, and they have played some better teams in the state and also in Minnesota. So, but I would say a good warm-up for playoffs for sure. You know, eventually you would run into them. Same thing with Chippewa. So it's good to get a look at them before you get to the playoffs.
Right.
2-0. Ooh, big cut that time. Swings and misses. Throw down to third. Time called. Runner back.
Quick throw down to third there.
Yeah, it was. So Rice Lake, I am thinking they will go to Division II playoffs when it comes to softball. It kind of depends on the amount of teams, but based on historically, that's the division they've been in. I think I mentioned when my daughter was in high school, they won state in Division II that year. They had a good team.
Yeah.
2-2. Change up. Just gets enough of
blooper.
It over the top.
Oh, there you go.
Nice
Score
there
1.
By the shortstop, but just enough. Battled off that pitch and drops it into left field to knock in the run. Bryn Hayes scores. Hudson's on the board 1-0.
Sometimes you don't have to power them out to the fence. Just to get it over the defense and call it good.
That green stuff's nice. It's your friend if you can get it to drop in there.
Absolutely.
Brings up Addie Ani, the first baseman. Again, 2 outs. Weiler, the runner at first. That pitch is low.
Boy, last outing, Weiler had a heck of a game, right? I mean, she's been putting together some really nice games.
Yeah, we'll get to some stats. She's got the highest batting average for the Raiders this year. Having a good year at the plate.
Yeah.
Also in the circle. That one's fouled off. Will it get to the magnet?
Shy of the magnet over there.
Just a little bit. It's rolling down to the fire pit.
Oh, good.
1-1.
Want it to get into the magnet zone here. What a 1, 2 outs. Got to run it first.
Ball high. Yeah, catcher's pretty active back there. I was just thinking, I wonder if Coach Revore will send the runner here at this at-bat. That one's popped up. Could be in play. Third baseman over by the fence. Makes the catch to retire the side. But Hudson gets 1 on the board. 1 run on 2 hits. 1 left. After 1, it's Hudson 1, Rice Lake 0. All right, we're back here. Addison Selo, the batter. Ball low from Ledbury. Had a good first inning. Saw that nasty change up to retire the side. Selo playing third base tonight. Batting 5th in the order. A little behind that one. 1-1.
Tell you, Lauren Ledbury. Is it Ledbury? Am I saying that right? That changeup she threw, that was one of the nastiest, coolest pitches I think I've seen this year.
Yeah.
That thing went.
Put the brakes on.
It literally
ground ball, foul, hard hit down that first base line, but about a foot into foul territory. 1-2.
It looked like a parachute came out the back of that thing.
Yeah, it did a little bit.
Literally, it was just like.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome to learn how to throw something like that.
Got her. Got her looking right at the knees, inside corner. Nice pitch that time. 2 strikeouts so far for Ledbury.
Liking what I'm seeing out of Ledbury.
Yeah.
Whew. Look at her giggling up there. Couple high fives, a little low five, a little knock. A little lasso as we go out to the field. Girls softball is just the best. You gotta love it.
Aubrey Musso, the batter. DP in the lineup for the Warriors. First pitch, strike by Ledbury. A little smaller crowd tonight, Ken. Ground ball down the third base line. Wolfgram
nice
gobbles it up over to first to retire Musso.
Great play. That was kind of short shit. Is it a short hop?
A little short hop. Yep. Charge that thing. Yep. Don't let it eat you up.
Yep. Great play by her. That's a tough one. Well, the infield is now shooting arrows out to the outfield.
Catch this.
Catch this, you guys. Boom.
Change up that time a little high. Beta Stenseth, the batter.
2 down. Top of 2.
Nice pitch. 1-1.
Yeah, you were saying a little bit lighter crowd. There's they did put some bleachers in back there behind home plate now. So I think
that's cool.
A fair amount of the folks that are kind of spread out down the baselines are now.
I think you're right.
They got a spot to sit at now.
Right.
Which is nice. Which is nice. I do miss kind of a little bit of a crowd bias, so I did like that. Right?
Yeah.
Even if they were screaming in her ear for the other team.
Change up that time. Fouls it off.
Good to get a piece, of that one, right?
I'd come right back with a fastball.
Dang. Calling for an FB, he says.
Yep. She was behind it 2 pitches ago. There it is.
You got it.
Nice inning that time for Ledbury again. On for Rice Lake in the top of the second. No runs, no hits, nobody left. After 1.5, it's Hudson 1, Rice Lake 0. All right, we're back here, bottom of the second. Maddie Schwab leading it off for the Raiders. Maddie's playing shortstop tonight. First pitch to Maddie's a little low, 1-0.
Thinking about putting a jacket on, a little breeze, a little cool down here.
Yeah. Things get a little hairy up on the hill.
1-0 on the roost.
Popped up. That one's going to get out to the outfield.
Ooh, confusion.
Right fielder calls for it.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah, confusion there. Second baseman was out there. I didn't hear who called for it right at the last second. She backed off, and Schwab gets a seeing eye single, we'll call that. Since nobody touched it.
Everybody's screaming on that play. Out in the outfield here, the infield, the benches. I mean, it's a lot of chatter going on. I can see how you wouldn't know who's calling for that.
Evelyn Wolfgram up to the plate. First pitch to Wolfgram, bunt down to third base. That ball is low, but scooped up by the second baseman. Wolfgram does her job, advances the runner.
That'll be 1 down there. Runner moves over to second. Nice job by Wolfgram. Taylor Jones up to the plate here. Lefty. Like those slap hitters where they're just like walking into the pitches. It's really fun to watch that.
A little bit of a breeze coming right now. I don't know if it's feels at our backs here. Coming from the south. One and one on Taylor. Got that one on the corner. 1-2.
There you go.
Off the end of the bat to the shortstop. They're going to try to get her at third. That's a tag play.
And they missed over at third.
Schwab's
nice job.
Get in. Jones hustled over to second.
Woo! Tell you, sometimes putting the bat on the ball, getting into play, and just see what happens.
Yeah, so with that play right there, the runner going past the shortstop just kind of confused the shortstop enough where she tried to make that bang-bang play. But that's a tag play. It was going to be tight no matter what, even if she made a good throw. Ball goes off third baseman's glove. Schwab's able to score, and Taylor Jones ends up at second.
I like it. Score that as an RBI for Taylor, or is it an error?
Well, that is an error on the play. Yep.
Okay. Still nice job by Taylor.
Yep, put it in play. I would always say, put it in play. They got to make a play, right?
That's right.
Contact.
Yep.
Situations. Sometimes it's not always about making a hit or getting a hit. It's about hitting the ball.
Yeah.
So up to the plate here is Elena Jewell. So we haven't seen Elena yet this year. She is a sophomore. She's in the DP spot, which means she's in the batting lineup.
2-1, your count. 1 out.
Jones, the runner at second. Got her that time. Big cut. 2-2.
All right. Yeah, definitely shifty wind up here. We had a little bit of a breeze, kind of died off, and it's just kind of fluctuating a bit up in the booth here. In the booth, our table, our folding table. There you go.
Change up. Good way to battle it.
Now talk to me about this rule.
Yep.
So if that third baseman, if it's in the air, she touches it. And
it goes out across the line.
Yes.
It's fair ball.
It is.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that here in a second.
Okay. Foul ball.
Fouled off. Good battle. So, yeah, you got to teach those third basemen a couple of things. First of all, knowing where that line is.
Yep.
And on a hard hit ball like that, if you're charging it, you want to try to make that play and then throw the runner out. If it does hit your glove and go into foul territory, that is still a fair ball. On a bunt play where maybe let's say the third baseman's charging and the ball's kind of moving and the runner has the advantage. Look at that. 3 ducks coming into the roost. Or geese, I should say. Those are big ducks.
Are those spooner ducks or what?
Yeah. Now they're foul.
Hello.
So it's almost like
Good eye, Jeff.
When when a foul ball or when a bunt comes up the line there, and you know you're not going to get that runner, you almost want to start blowing on it to go foul. Right.
Interesting.
Wave your glove, get a little fan behind it.
Come on. Oh, that's great. Full count here, 1 out. Yeah, that was quite the flyby by the couple geese, just like right over the field.
Foul tip.
Get
still
a tip
alive.
on that?
Still alive.
Okay.
Yep.
Good. We'll take it.
She's battling.
It seems like I've had some duck and geese doing flybys in the house like that, like lower than usual this year.
Yeah.
Maybe it's just me getting old.
Well, you got to be careful at the ball fields with that. Another foul. That's popped up in play. Catcher comes over, cannot get to it.
Ooh.
Stretching out on the turf, but still alive there for Jewell.
She's a battling.
Do you remember Randy Johnson, the big unit baseball pitcher?
Yeah, who doesn't?
So I don't know if you remember when he was pitching in Seattle, a seagull crossed paths with his fastball. Remember that?
I do. It didn't end well for the seagull, if I remember right.
No. I think he got into some big trouble with strike 3 that time for Jewell, but a good at bat for her.
Yep.
I think PETA and some other people weren't too happy, but what are you going to do?
What are you supposed to do? This thing's basically committing suicide, getting in front of a pitch like that.
Right.
I mean, come on.
I mean, and he threw about 100, so.
Yeah.
Bryn Hayes, the batter, scored in the first inning and led off the game with a big double. See if she can get Jones in here in the second. Ball high.
Jones with a nice jump off the bag at second. Yeah, I played golf one time in Colorado, and there were some geese that were up kind of near the green, but you had to really hit a bad shot.
Yeah. Boom time.
One of my buddies I was playing with hit a bad shot, and it was, the worm burner, just a line drive, and it was like a baseball bat hitting a side of beef, just thud, and the thing like,
it's over.
So it tips over, and I'm like, you killed the goose. And then
Strike
the thing,
that time, 1 and 2.
Thing just popped back up, like, and just kind of shook it off, like
took it like a goose.
Took it like a champ. Yep. Take your medicine. You get out on the golf course, you may have to pay the piper.
That's
from
true.
time to time.
That's true.
All right, 1 and 2, 2 down. Okay.
Got her.
Good pitch.
Good pitch that time. But Hudson gets a run on 1 hit. They leave 1 after 2. It's Hudson 2, Rice Lake 0. All right, we're back here. Top of the 3rd, leading off for Rice Lake, Chloe Merrick. First pitch, strike that time from Ledbury. Doing a nice job in the circle. I see Hudson's got a bullpen action going. Popped up to the second baseman. Weiler makes the catch to retire Merrick. It looks like that is Ella Brooks out there warming up out in left field.
Oh, sure.
As I said, we haven't really seen, have we seen a pitcher yet go the distance for Hudson?
No.
I mean, in fact,
No.
I think we've seen two, if not 3 every game for sure.
Yep.
First pitch that time is low.
Yeah, in years past, we'd see, remind me her name. That used to go the distance all the time.
Sid Gabriel.
Sid the kid.
Ground ball, that's right back to Ledbury. Easy peasy.
Boom,
over to first.
Boom, there we go. Oh! What's Coach doing over here? He's not even over in the dugout. He's like,
I think he wants an interview
slapping
or
me in the gut. Jeez. Oh, man, you got to watch out.
Back to the top of the order here.
He was probably up in the skybox scouting
he
things.
He needed a brat. Matty Rowe, the batter.
You know they got Nathan's hot dogs over there.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I mentioned that.
Those are good. Big cut that time. Strike 1.
So I am a bit of a hot dog. I don't know if I'd call myself a connoisseur, but I know what I like. And those Nathan's dogs, I like.
Yep.
And I love a mean chili dog with all the fixings, too.
You and what's his name, Joey, ground ball down to third. Ooh. That's going to get through.
Oh.
Hard hit that time. Wolfgram did a good job getting a glove on it, but so 2-out single that time by Rowe. Gets a runner on the bases for the Warriors.
Yeah, it looked like third just tipped that a bit, and our short just that redirect couldn't get it.
Yep. Fly ball out to right field.
Underneath it.
Souza with the catch.
Oh, yeah.
To retire the side for Rice Lake in the top of the 3rd. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. After 2.5, Hudson 2, Rice Lake 0. All right, we're back here. Bottom of the 3rd. Mel Souza leading off. Had a nice catch to end the 3rd inning for the Warriors. Yeah. Souza sacrificed her last at bat. Able to be a part of that first inning where Hudson got their first run. First pitch to Souza. Just a little outside. 1-0.
A little run up on that one. Now, some of these players, will they pop between a slap hitter and a hitter?
Sure.
Okay.
Yep.
Just depending on what coach is calling?
Yep.
Got it.
Souza out to the shortstop. 1 hop, throw to first to retire Mel Souza for the first out.
Catalina. I totally screwed that up. Otherwise known as the gun show.
Gun show.
Here we go.
Batters have kind of their shtick when they get up to the plate, whether it's in their stance or what they do. You see it at every level almost. You see little kids doing it now too. And Katz says, I'm going to roll up my sleeves, see what I can do here. Get to work.
She a senior this year?
Yep.
Been fun watching her throughout the last couple of years play.
Absolutely. Want to know? Ooh, ropes that one.
Dang.
Foul. Like that pitch, jumped on it. Straighten that one out.
She came around on that one quick and sent it down that third base line. That one had some zip to it coming off the bat.
Yeah, it did.
1-1, one down.
Change up. That one's in the dirt or the turf, whatever you want to call it.
In the turfy dirt.
Real quick, I'll just kind of run through a couple of things here. I mentioned stats. So there's a new website, and it's new to me. I guess maybe it's been around a couple years that keeps track of Big River's stats.
Okay.
And it's actually a good one. I used it for football, and these would be conference games now. Ooh, big cut.
Oh.
Not sure fouled off the mask there on Cat. She's going to shake that off. I don't think it hit her in the chin or anything. Coach is going to go make sure she's okay. So just a couple highlights here.
That one scared me. Sorry.
In batting average for Hudson, Anya Weiler is number 7 on that list at 484. So hitting the ball well. Lacey Lilliquist at 429. On base percentage, Lilliquist is number 8 in the conference at a 537. These are, I'm guessing, through maybe the week before last. But
okay.
Kat, you mentioned Kat. She's number 6 in runs scored with 12. Big cut that time by Kat. For strike 3, the batter coming up right now, Anya Weiler with 18 RBIs, so she's in number 2 in the conference, and then she's also number 2 in home runs with 3. So some Raiders near the top of that list. We'll get into the pitchers here in a second. 2 outs here, nobody on for Hudson. Weiler the batter. Ball high that time.
Good eye by Weiler.
I like the foul post we got here. I'd like to see one ding off that. Is that a home run, Ken, or is that foul?
If it hits to the right of it over there?
Either way. It's the same answer.
I'm going to go in play home run.
That's correct.
Right.
As long as it hits the pole, which is on the line, that's a home run.
Boom! Defensive indifference.
Now it's got to be over. It's got to be over the outfield fence too.
Oh
right?
Yeah.
Just outside that time.
That was close.
Yep. So if you ding one off that pole, that foul pole, that's a home run.
All right. I feel like that might come into play then. Now that you've talked about it.
I hope so.
Yeah.
It's kind of like the doink with a kicker. That makes me giggle too.
Oh, the
doink.
That was it 2 years ago. The Vikings had a couple doinks, and oh boy, they had one year, wasn't it? Did they doink it when they were playing at TCF Stadium to beat the Seattle squad and to go to like the championship game?
Yep. I can't even remember who was that. Oh, Weiler strikes out for out number 3. Blair Walsh.
It was.
It just came to me. Blair Walsh. 4 Hudson in the bottom of the 3rd. No runs, no hits, and nobody left. After 3, Hudson 2, Race Lake 0.
Welcome back to the Raider Roost. I really like that nickname. It kind of flows. All right.
Emily Kalina, the batter. Kalina is in the 3 spot for Rice Lake. She grounded out her first at bat. First pitch, slapper right to Ledbury.
Yo, slapper.
Right to the glove to retire Kalina.
Smooth slapper right to the pitcher. That was a boom player.
Smooth slapper.
Oh, I got you singing. I like that. She's a smooth operator. She's a smooth slapper.
That's kind of what I was going for.
That's what you're going for. You're right.
Nice change up. Ground ball. Wolfgram gobbles it up. Throws over to Ani. Bing bang. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th for the Warriors.
What we like to say out east is boom, bada bang.
That's right.
Bam, bam. 2 down. It's funny in my real job, not my goofing around job. That is this. I get to talk to people from the East Coast all the time. Heads up!
Oh, there's the doink!
Right into the doink pole. Woo! Oh my goodness! One of our past players almost lost an eye. She's all right though, folks. She's all right. She is. I forget her name, but she's super nice.
Yeah, me too. I'm trying to think of it.
Heads up! Oh boy, that's going over to the magnet.
0-2.
Yeah, but it's fun talking to people from the coast and the East Coast folks.
They're fast talkers.
They're rolling.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's to the point, right?
There's not. Yep. Yeah. Oh, jokey Ken doesn't really.
Yeah.
I don't joke as much.
Forget about it.
Forget about
it with that change up there.
She pulled the cord, as we like to say in the boot.
Strikeout for Ledbury. That was a quick inning for her. For Rice Lake, no runs, no hits, nobody left. After 3.5, Hudson 2, Rice Lake 0.
We're back at the roast.
Adiani to lead off the bottom of the 4th. Hudson leading 2-0. Kuntz still in the circle for the Warriors. Done a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
Hudson, count them up. 1, 2, 3, just 3 hits so far. Ani, big cut that time. 0-2.
Boy, that was a great swing. Oh, I was thinking that was going to get gone. Get it, girl. Get.
There it is. Over the third baseman's head.
Get it. Booyah, there we go.
Good hit that time by Ani. Just turned on that.
Addie, nice swing, good hit. Got great contact on that one. Start off the inning with a hit.
Maddie Schwab, the batter.
Maddie Schwab.
Schwab singled her first at bat. See if he wants to lay down a bunt here, sacrifice. Let her swing away. Goes after that one. Doesn't make contact, but it gets away from the catcher. Ani down to second.
You called strike on that one, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
yep.
Thank you. A big smile over there. She heads back to the plate.
She's got some energy.
Yeah, I like that.
Ball high that time.
It was about a foot above the head there.
Maddie is, my daughter's done some softball work with her, and now she's working with my daughter's old hitting coach. So,
heads up.
Good kid. Oh, nice try. That was her dad trying to catch that, too. I wish we had that on camera.
Gosh, a one-hander, and he just missed it. Good try. Protecting the grill over there. The brats and hot dogs were in play on that shot. Great save.
We got you on camera. 1-2.
Thinking he's going to lay out for that one a little bit, but kind of backed off of it.
Big
hit.
Ooh, change up there in the dirt. Oh, wow, that was a nice scoop. Schwab's got good speed, but that one in the turf, one hopped by the first baseman. Ani cannot advance on that play. Well hit by Schwab.
Yeah, great play at first to pick that one hopper up off the turf there. That's not an easy feat.
Brings up Evelyn Wolfgram.
Here we go.
Fastball that time. Wolfgram a little bit behind it. 0-1.
Wow.
Big swing that time.
Good speed on that fastball.
Yeah, Kuntz has been, again, pretty good about her spots. A little bit of a changeup. I haven't seen the accuracy with the changeup, but it's just enough change of speed to keep the runners off. 3 pitches that time. Wolfgram strikes out for out number 2. Brings up Taylor Jones, the left fielder.
Jones with a nice hit over the shortstop last time at bat.
That one's off the turf for ball 1.
Catcher doing a nice job keeping that one in front of her.
That one is outside for ball 2. 2-0. Two outs here. Ani, the runner at second. Hudson trying to plate another run here. That one's over the
dropped
over
in.
The third
Taylor,
baseman's
nice
head.
shot.
Goes Oppo field
Boom,
that time.
come
Gonna
on.
hustle down
Woo,
there to
get
second.
going. All right.
Does a little hook slide and in there for a 2-out double and an RBI. Nice job that time by Jones.
Come on, Taylor. What a play. Nice hit. Oh, good heads up
Find
running
a spot,
by her.
right?
Yeah,
Find a
that's
spot.
Right. That's right. It doesn't have to be out to the fence there to make it real worthwhile. Nice double by her. Good hustle.
Elena Jewell up to the plate. 2 outs here. 1 run in.
Good pitch.
First pitch to Jewell is a strike. Foul back.
Foul ball.
Jewell looks pretty good at the plate there. Aggressive swing.
Mm-hmm.
Again, this is the first time we've seen her. Haven't seen her, so she's on the GB roster, so probably called up from Coach Revore to come fill in. Doing a good job down there. It's typically how you get moved up. Big cut that time for strike 3. But Hudson gets one in. The 2-out double by Jones knocks in Ani. Hudson a run on 2 hits and 1 left. After 4, it is Hudson 3, Rice Lake 0. All right, leading off for the Warriors in the top half of the 5th, number 17, Aubrey Musil. Change up that time. Oh, nice play by Ledbury. Can't quite get there. Change up. Musil just made a little bit of contact, and it was in that dead spot of the infield. Ledbury did a good job to get over there and even get a glove on it. Otherwise, I don't think there would have even been a close play. But Musil is on.
I missed it.
We're going to score that a hit.
Had my head buried over here working on
that. It's that kind of that dead spot in the infield that you can get on base with in softball.
Foul ball. One will hit the storage facility just behind us. Strike 1 will be the count. No outs. Runner at first.
Veda Stenseth, the batter. Ball just outside, 1-1.
Oh,
behind that one, fouled to the right.
So Rice Lake, you got any hot tips in Rice Lake? Any places you like to stop for a Sammy or a?
Well, the supper club Lehman's up there, which is now for sale, was probably one of the nicest supper clubs in northern Wisconsin.
Really?
Absolutely.
And is it
great food?
No longer in business?
I heard they were selling. I don't know if it's sold yet, but
okay.
But that would be one.
Huh.
There were some places. It's changed so much since I was up there.
Yeah.
But up in that neck of the woods, if you're looking for a good place, another nice place, change up that time. Gets away from Ybarra. Runner's going to advance to second. 5 o'clock club. You ever been there? Up by Cumberland?
Have, yeah.
You've probably seen the sign if you're driving up 63.
I have a ton.
Fantastic.
I've been there twice, and it's on some lake, too. I had no idea.
Yep.
Yeah, it's just kind of back in the woods there.
It's a great place.
Yeah. Nice little patio to grab a dinner on. Or
ground ball over to Weiler, knocks it down.
Nice
That's going to probably save a run there.
Yep.
Again, back-to-back hits for Rice Lake. Runner Musil advances to third. Yeah, if that would have got to the green out to the outfield. That would have scored a run for sure. So nice job by Weiler to knock that down. Runners at the corners, nobody out here. See what Hudson wants to do if Rice Lake decides to try to advance that runner from first. Big cut that time, fall back.
Is this Merrick up at the plate?
Merrick is the batter.
Thank you. Just making sure I'm good.
Chloe Merrick.
Okay, I'm square.
Rice Lake, I meant to say, threatening here in the top of the fifth. 2 on, nobody out. Good
send
pitch
the runner.
That time. They're going to cut that off.
Oh, no, goodness.
They're going to try to score. Throw comes to the plate. It's going to be late. Back to second. Oh, that's going to go out into the outfield. Runner is going to try to run back. Oh, my gosh. We're herding cats out there right now.
Well, if I had some clown music, I'd tune it up right now. That was a bit of a rodeo.
And then the runner going back to second, one hopped off her knee, so she's taking a timeout trying to walk that off.
Got beamed over here coming into first.
Stenseth, the runner at first, did not advance, but Musil from third did score on that throw to second. That was meant to be one of those pick plays Hudson likes to run where they cut it off.
Mm-hmm.
And the throw was a little bit low, got out to the outfield, backed up by the shortstop, but Musil had a pretty good jump and was able to score.
So Rice Lake cuts that lead to 2.
Did not get that. I think it's 0-2. Do you have 0-2? I think she's swung at 2 pitches.
You know, I've got
it's either 0-1 or 0-2.
0-1.
Okay. That could be right.
I don't know. They've got up on the board 1 and 2. I'm going to go with that.
Okay. Yeah, she was walking off. My bad. Must have taken a pitch. 1 and 2. Got her.
There you go.
Nice. Ledbury gets the strikeout for out number 1. That's 5 strikeouts so far for Lauren. Brings up the batter, Emily Moffley. First pitch strike.
Nice pitch. I think I've got my innings a little off here. We're in the
top of 5th.
Top of 5. Okay, yep. I'll advance that after this inning, folks.
Ground ball, Ledbury again. She's been active over there. Oh, the throw is off the mark. Out to right field.
Advance
Souza's over there to get it. Runners will advance. At least one runner advances to third.
Tough throw from the knees there. Had it knocked down. Play was ready to be made at first, but just pulled it as she threw it to first.
Yeah, we talked about it last game. I thought Hudson's defense was kind of spectacular. They made a lot of nice plays, and there have been some nice ones here too, but they're giving Rice Lake too many outs this inning.
And when you say too many outs, you mean
errors,
too many opportunities.
Mistakes.
Yes.
Right. I'd expect them to try to advance this runner. Let's see if Hudson's going to try that pick play again. Fouled up.
Coming right on top of us. Oh, my goodness. Jeff, that was as close as I've seen it, my man. You're still alive. That was a nothing burger. That wouldn't have hurt at all, right? That was. I was just going to graze the dome.
1 and 2. Ooh, just missed on that. That would have been a big out right there.
Little low.
Because I'm still expecting the pitch before that was fouled. They were sending that runner. So 1 and 2. Runner goes. That's fouled off.
He just pulled that one right down the third line.
That was I was watching the third base coach, not trying to steal signs, but watching if she was communicating with this runner, and she did the sign of pointing to second base. It can't be
very
more obvious.
Covert. That's
more
very
obvious
covert. Like, just as well yell, run to second, would you?
Yeah.
I like that. I always thought you could pick up the signs. That was a good job there, Aaron.
Yeah,
good job.
I never made it too complicated. Now they use wristbands and everything else, and I thought I'm old school. You have an indicator. You do stuff. Might be touch your hat, but the indicator is you touch your chin before you touch your hat. Whatever. Yep. 2-2. Change up. Ooh, turned on that one.
Pulled it.
Good at bat this time.
I feel like you and I need to make up some of these calls so we can not on the air where we're like.
Yeah. little sign language.
Right.
Ken and Aaron sign language.
Yeah.
Rowe is the batter. I should have mentioned that. She's the leadoff batter. She singled her last at bat. Got her.
Wow.
Big out that time. Good job by Ledbury. 2 strikeouts in the inning for her.
Kuntz up next.
Kuntz, the pitcher.
Kuntz, who's been at the mound all afternoon, doing a heck of a job for Rice Lake. Up to bat now. The tying runs out at the corners. Kuntz, big cut.
Back
Double.
To the magnet, off the magnet tree, and down the hill.
Down to the fire pit. That is looking.
They need a fire. You got to be careful. Somebody's up on that deck now.
Magnet owners are out back.
They are.
Enjoying the chatter,
They've got a lot of tree cover there in case a foul ball does come that direction.
I still don't know if you're protected. If you get one just right, it's like Plinko in there in the tree.
Yeah.
Bing, 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 yeah. Grandpa gets it right in the forehead.
2-2. 0-2. Sorry.
Do we yell 4 if it's coming his way?
Yeah. Change up. Big one. Wolfgram gets it. Clean throw gets him out of the inning, and she does. But Rice Lake gets 1 on 2 hits. They leave 2 after 4.5. It is Hudson 3, Rice Lake 1.
Hayes up to bat here for Hudtown. Bottom of 5 is what we've got on deck here. And strike 1. Whoa, 2 nice pitches right there. Who we got up right now?
We are at the top of the order. Bryn Hayes is the batter.
Hayes. Okay, so
0-2.
2 strikes to Bryn.
Just misses that inside corner.
Wow. Good eye.
1-2.
Well, that one was close. So 1-2 here. No outs.
Ground
nice.
ball off the pitcher's glove.
Man.
That's nice play by the shortstop to get there. That timing.
Wow.
She got a good jump on it. And hard hit ball, but pitcher's glove slowed it down, popped it right up in the air, and the shortstop, Maddie Rowe, made a nice play there.
First out of the inning.
Brings up Mel Souza.
Mel.
Strike 1 on that first pitch. Mel is 0 for 1 today. She sacrificed her first at bat. Grounded out to the shortstop in the third. Ball in the turf.
The turfy dirt.
1-1.
Yeah, over at the Magnet House, they could they throw a match on that.
It's going to be a fire
pile they have. They've got a Christmas tree in there, I think.
Ooh, that one got away from her.
That one was up in the atmosphere.
2-1. Yeah, I have to tell you, I burned my Christmas tree last weekend.
You did. Well, did you run video on it? Because I really like watching Christmas trees burn. There's something about just the energy of those things. They're just... It's almost like a torch. It's not moving anywhere, but it's like serious fire going on.
Well, I got to tell you, I just started growing back my eyebrows because that is a flame.
Now that's a fire!
Mel swings Fouls that one back.
Full count
here. I mean, it burns fast, but it just pretty much explodes. Right?
Yeah.
And I cut it into pieces, but I put a couple bigger parts of it or bigger chunks in there. And
nice.
Full count. That one's low. Souza draws a 1-out walk.
Yeah, those are lessons that are learned with eyebrows singeing, a little bit of hair maybe getting singed, a hat getting burnt.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll learn that one quick. Cat up at the plate. Here we go. Yeah, it's like that lesson of don't pour gasoline on a fire.
Well, I have witnessed that happen before, too.
Have you really?
Yes. That one's fouled. Yeah, one of my brothers thought that was a bright idea, and I watched that gas can shoot out of his hand and explode. Thankfully, it didn't take his arm off. But
Are people that will pour, and these are things you don't want to do at home, kids. They'll pour gas onto a fire, and then they'll step away, and they'll throw a match at it, and it's like a bomb going off, basically.
Change up that time is high.
Ball.
1-1.
1-1, yep. Yeah, there's some, you see these goofballs on the social media channels doing that trick, and it's some big piles of wood I've seen go boom. Mm-hmm. Not smart. Not so brilliant.
Ooh, big cut that time.
Good pitch.
Foul tip.
Got some action going on over there outside the outfield. What is happening, Aaron?
Well, I think it's another game. I saw him.
A game?
It must be, the JV, right? JV must have just played over there. But I don't know who's coming in now over to that field.
A lot of action going on over there. I'm getting nervous.
But as I was...
Come on,
Cat. I don't know.
Cat!
Oh, that was going to get close.
Oh, heads up! I felt like I need to yell heads up. Apparently that's what you yell.
That's what you say, yep.
The magnet has movement. We've got movement at the magnet. Grandma's going to go grab that foul ball. Or at least she's going to point out where it's at.
1-2.
Whew. That one was frightening. That's low.
That one's low. 2-2.
I'll tell you, I thought that was bookmarked for the magnet's deck.
Uh-oh. We were trying to go get it, and that might be a keepsake. It might
she
be
tell
like,
her beat it?
She might have.
Our past player is over there patiently waiting.
Grounded foul.
Oh, looks like Grandma's going to throw it in the fireplace. There's an underhand toss back from the Magnet House.
I figured out who that was. That's Emma McGrath. Remember Emma? She was a catcher.
McGrath, yeah, she was one of my faves. Great catcher. She's giving the stink eye to the Magnet House right now, by the way. I like that.
Keep him out of here.
Keep that crud out of here. What do you think this is?
2-2.
Ooh. Oh, goodness.
Runner advances. Souza steals on the strike to Ybarra. 2 outs. All right, Anya. Anya's due for one here.
We are ready for you, Anya. Let's tag this one out to one of those foul poles.
Ball high.
I'll tell you, it's going to be nice when Mr. Moen gets us our press box right behind home plate for next year.
He was wandering around here. We got to keep putting a bug in his ear, I think.
Yeah. Let him know we got to make that happen.
Good pitch that time.
Great pitch. 1-1. Yeah, that'd be real smooth. They have a little press box back there for the crew. It'd be nice.
1-1. Fall back. 1-2.
What do you think about the field? We've kind of settled in here. We've had a handful of games over here. You liking it better than Home Run Hollow, or what do you think? It's different. Different.
I kind of do, actually. I really like parks that are kind of around residential areas. That's cool to me.
I agree.
Just kind of grew up with that kind of stuff, and
yep. And we're definitely
it's nice
surrounded.
To be close to the school. We're kind of isolated over here, though, right?
Yep.
So we feel like we're more maybe the neighborhood. 1-2. Ooh, that one swung and missed. Catcher dropped it, but she's able to get the throw down to first to retire Weiler. Hudson No runs, no hits, 1 left. After 5, it's Hudson 3, Rice Lakes 1.
Welcome back to the Raider Roost. Top of 6 here. Hudson up by a pair. Rice Lake up to bat.
Emily Kalina is the leadoff batter here in the 6th.
Emily Kalina, we got you here.
Lauren Ledbury doing a nice job tonight.
I think so, too. I've really liked what I've seen out of her, and I know they were warming up somebody else out there for a bit, but looks like that's kind of subsided, and they're settling in with Ledbury, and I really like what she's throwing tonight.
Yeah, absolutely, and she's got 6 strikeouts so far. She's been in good control. I'm not sure if anybody's drawn a walk yet for
no walks.
Rice Lake. So
none that I recall.
1-1.
Ouch. Oh, that one foul tip in the cat's leg there. Can't feel good. 1-2 now.
We talked a little bit about the history of the Rice Lake softball program, and they again have a lot. There has been a lot of fast pitch up in those parts, I should say, for years, along with slow pitch, but fast pitch men's softball.
Oh, okay.
And so
I didn't know that was a thing.
And
to be honest with you.
Well, and the coaches that coach for Chippewa, that's their gig. So they're men's softball players.
Huh.
Same goes for Rice Lake when they had some better teams.
Ooh,
Line drive that time right over to Weiler. Throws to make the play for the first out.
Boom,
so,
boom.
a lot of these kids probably had parents or grandparents that played softball or fast pitch.
I've never even I played back in the day the old the lob slow pitch stuff, which was super fun.
Yeah, this is fast.
Fast pitch,
fast pitch,
men's. Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, and there are teams that I know a few people even from Hudson popped up that time. Weiler's going to get the action again.
Nice job, Weiler.
Retires the second batter. I know some people from Hudson actually that played traveling men's softball. Like,
really?
I wouldn't say professionally, but they did it as it was a whole summer deal all over the country. And
wow. Who knew?
Yeah.
Who'd have thunk?
Who'd have thunk?
Got some men's softball going all over. Oh, man.
Big change up that time. Nice pitch.
Pulling the cord. Is that what we say? Pull the cord? Pull the string? Pull my finger, would you?
Yeah, careful. Careful. You tricked me on that once.
Yeah, you got me once on that one. Never again, Conan. Never again. That one time.
1-1.
2 down here. Nobody out there on the bases.
Fastball, nice pitch.
Ooh, great
strike
pitch.
2.
Great pitch. Both pitchers kind of heating up a little bit as we go in the game. I mean, both of them looking great here late.
1-2 goes with the changeup again. That's flied out to center. Hayes parks underneath it and makes the catch to retire the side. Again, another clean inning by Ledbury for Rice Lake. No runs, no hits, nobody left after 5.5. Hudson 3, Rice Lake 1. All right, we're back. Adiani leading off the bottom of the 6th.
Wow, great pitch.
Hudson. Ani had a single and scored back in the 4th. 0-1. Ball low.
That one just a little bit in the turf there.
In the turf monster.
The old turf monster. Now, they throw in that, like, the recycled tire particles in the turf. Is that kind of a standard thing?
There's, who knows a lot about it is Coach Revore.
Oh, really?
I think I mentioned that he's laid those down. I don't know if it's recycled tire parts, but it is rubber pellets.
Okay.
That kind of keeps it weighted down and holds the sand in place, and there's a whole process to it. It's pretty elaborate.
Yeah, I didn't know they put sand down too.
Yeah. 2-1. Oh, another liner. That could be to the
bingo.
gap. Center fielder gets over, but Ani 2 for 3 on the game.
What's up, Addie? Come on. Here we go. What a rip out to right field. No problem, she says.
Ella Brooks comes in to run for Ani.
Great rip by her. She got all of that one.
Maddie Schwab, the batter. So what are we thinking here? A little sacrifice action, or Maddie going to swing away? Let's see what we go. Got a sack bunt. Squares the bunt, pulls back, ball one.
Sack down the third base line. Pop, pop.
She's got some speed, so it's not necessarily just sacrificing. Put it in play, make the defense work. Tries to place that bunt. You could see she was trying to do it a little bit differently, shortened up her grip. As a batter, if you're thinking, if I'm going to bunt and try to get on base, we talk about the dead spots in the infield. Where can you drop that ball and maybe get on base and advance the runner?
Well, and she's getting the heat right now from the pitcher, right? She's throwing fastballs because she knows a bunt's coming. Yep. So try to bunt this is the play, I think.
0-2 here. I'd expect her to swing away.
Mm-hmm. You got 0-2. I had 1-2.
You're right. She did pull back.
Got her.
That's the hard part. When you're trying to sacrifice, if you can't get that bunt down, all of a sudden you're in the hole and pitcher's up 0-2 or 1-2, and you got to try to battle back. Evie Wolfgram, the batter. Popped up.
Heavy swinging.
That one's playable. Oh, I don't know. That's a fair ball. Fair ball. We're going to try. That's a force play. Brooks is able to get there. That was hard to see. But I looked out to see where he called it. She must have been right on the line when she made contact.
I think that's what we were talking about earlier, right? Where you make contact and it pops out foul, but you touched it fair. If that makes any sense. One down. Jones up. Jones has had some nice hits tonight.
She sure did. She had a single her last at bat over opposite field over the third baseman's head. One out here.
Jones with the green light to swing here. Not the slap hit there, but a nice cut.
I thought I was going to get another thing than that. You gotta stop me over here.
Sorry, folks that are actually listening at home. We've got
I thought I had we
got a wild card over here,
just a bit outside or something.
Let me tune you up here, my man. So,
I missed something there. Wolfgram.
Right. Now you're safe on just about anything when you're ready.
Okay, hold on. We're gonna come back to this because we just lost a run or two.
Goodness sakes.
All right. Well,
what happened?
Aaron just screwed things up. The whole game's all messed up here. Okay, so we're at 1-1. I believe what happened with the chaos of me touching one of your buttons was our runner left early because she was called out by the home plate umpire.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And so Wolfgram is back in the dugout. So we got 2 outs, 1-1.
Oh.
Ground ball down to third.
Dig it out.
Into her glove. Able to make the throw and retire to the side. Well, we had a weird end to that inning, folks. Yeah. I apologize for that. But nonetheless, Hudson, no runs, 1 hit, and 1 left. After 6, Hudson 3, Rice Lake 1. All right, we're back. Well, weird ending to that, but Hudson has a chance to finish the game here. Top of the 7th, Musil the batter. Lauren Ledbury's gone the distance for Hudson. 6 strikeouts for her so far. Nice pitch that time. 1-1.
Great pitch.
Let's see if Hudson can close the door. We've got the number 6, 7, 8 batters coming up for the Warriors.
All right.
Ledbury fouled off. 1-2.
It's not very often that you catch me off guard, but you caught me off guard on that one. That was music just blaring. I'm like, wow, sensory overload. I literally locked up.
Got her.
K-time. Here we go. Great pitching. La 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 la, Barrett. All right, let's get some antics out at the mound here. A couple high fives. Boom, boom.
We'll talk real quick. I was talking about the batting leaders in the conference. For pitchers, Kaylee Hayes is number 3 in the conference with a 1.8 ERA. Lauren Ledbury right behind her at 1.83. Fly ball.
Great
Souza
hustle
puts the
there.
wheels on, makes the catch for out number 2.
A little boom, bada bang out there at right field.
Anya Weiler sitting at number 4 in the conference in strikeouts with 22. There's a girl from Eau Claire North who I don't think is having that great of a year, but she's got 65 strikeouts to lead the conference.
Wow. Who do you got up to bat right now? I'm sorry.
Ground ball. Doesn't matter. We're going to make a play and be done.
Boom, 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 bada bang. It does not matter. I didn't know we were going to call it a ball game.
Chloe Merrick was the batter that time, but grounds down to third. And that ends the game for Rice Lake. No runs, no hits, nobody left. Pretty efficient effort by Lauren Ledbury on the mound tonight. Hudson wins this one 3-1. Ledbury with 7 strikeouts. Not a lot of hits for the Raiders, but able to put those 3 on the board, and that's all Ledbury needed. Nice job by her. And Hudson gets another win and another 2-game sweep conference week for them against the Rice Lake Warriors. Coming up should only be another